So, good morning. On the way to work, and they set up a little drilling rig. Well, it's not a little one, but it's not big either. This is a double, and they're just drilling their well nearby. I'm going to maybe stop by and see if I can take a video of it. Give you a little bit of a tour. Well, hello everybody. Here's a little bit of a drilling rig. So I'm not going to wander on location, but just point out a little bit of what you got going on. And this is what a drilling rig looks like. I used to come to them all the time. I put on communications, rig phones that would communicate. Basically, if I can see my finger, I'll zoom in just a tiny bit. So that's the rig floor. On the very far side, you can see the derrick. The bottom of the derrick is tarped in. Pipe is standing in the derrick. They're just finishing a cement job. But on the right-hand side, there's a white tank there. You can see the very top of it. And in between the tank and the derrick is a doghouse. I used to have communication stuff that went from there to the shacks over to the side. So that's the residential places over on the right hand side of your screen. So basically a drilling rig is a big machine that runs all kinds of stuff. On this side is the mud tanks. In the center there's pumps and a generator and stuff like that. But that, I don't know how much of a close-up you want to see on everything. That's the crown coming down. This is a double. There's the monkey board there. So a double meaning there's two stands of pipe, and there's the rig itself and all the buildings and stuff, and then there's the shacks over there in the far end. There's a whole man working, picking up mud or product or whatever they need. So I know I've been on them lots. I've had equipment on this very rig. I've been up in the crown, and I've been on everywhere on them. It's kind of interesting. Been around them my whole life, but I don't do it anymore. I hope that was interesting enough for you. There's a drilling rig, which thing I did not expect to see. It's the same one I saw before. I think I'll tag this one to the same video as I made before about this thing parked out there when we were doing that Hidden Canyon video. Well, get to run the sander truck today and get to come and spread some sand around the drilling rig. Not sure that I know the push on this rig. I used to, I think, but anyway. Big old heavy triple. And yeah, maybe I'll have a chance to video a little more, but I don't know. The rules about this stuff nowadays, you're probably not supposed to video anything because someone will be upset about something. It's a big drilling rig though, pretty sturdy. Doghouse on the right hand side, tool room on the left, derrick, pipe in the derrick. And now I'll stop and sign in and figure out where I'm spreading sand. Okay, here's around the backside. Flare tank right beside me, derrick out back, pipe racks, mud tanks, loading some cuttings is what they're doing here. Just everything comes out of the well, they just kind of blend it off with stuff, mix it with sawdust, and it goes to a landfill. This is a walking rig, so all of the stuff that's normally tied to the rig is here all by itself. And so these are mud tanks here with the loaders working there digging out cuttings. Driving in here. You friggin' thing won't zoom out again. guess that's all they got. So this little umbilical cord thing, that's what goes to the rig, so that the rig is a moving rig, it's a walking rig. I'm gonna turn around here, I think. Do it again. And here's where the mud tanks and stuff normally go. And then this is the catwalk where the rigs go, or sorry, where the pipe goes. Over here's the mud tanks on that side. And then loader man working there, and see if he wants me to do some more. Guess not. So here's the rest of the mud tanks and generator and all that kind of stuff. Derrick from this side. And then here's all the shacks. This is where everybody lives and works as they kind of do their job. There's geologists and directional drillers and all kind, and rig supervisor, all kinds of stuff that happens on the drilling rig for sure. Tons and tons and tons. Including barbecuing or smoking the meat or whatever. So here's the other side of the drilling rig here. So this is all this is everything that goes to the rig, the mud lines and hydraulics and electronics and everything else. But this is a walking rig, so the whole thing will move over. You can drill another well and move over and drill another well without changing anything on the mud tank side. A pad rig. Drill pipe on that side, those are collars. They get pretty heavy, some pretty big sturdy pipe. No they're not, they're just heavy drill pipe. We'll be fuzzing out the name there. Can't see what company it is, I guess, but so back this side again, this is the catwalk side. Normally all the pipe would be laid right here, but with the big old system like that, they just move it back and forth around all the time. Loader man working again. And me working again. This is the shakers and centrifuge and stuff like that. And so it's the mud handling system. Of course, your umbilical cords. Going to that again, but back along the flare line again. Over by the mud tanks. Down past the loader man. As long as I'm watching for him and he's watching for me, we're okay. up by these tanks here in front of me. Since a lot of people walk there. Guys are working in vacuum trucks, sucking up stuff after a cement job or something like that, all the fluids that need to go to a disposal site. And that's about it for me, I think. So when we talk about a drilling rig, I'm not a complete expert by any means. Normally the catwalk down here, there's all kinds of pipe and stuff here, but this is an automated system where they move all the pipe away. This is called the V door, that part in the middle where all the pipe would slide up and down, but that has an automated system with pulleys and stuff like that. Doghouse on your left-hand side, and then there's your big old derrick monkey board, and then crown at the top. Yeah. I don't know how much of this will edit into a video, but we'll see.